So, today's Seed of the Week. We'll switch to our other save file here. Double check that I have no gameplay mods other than RNG fix, which is required for playing Seed of the Week. This is a Defect seed, and we are learning. Learning is the name of the game as the robot. Really love the Ace Attorney on Saturday. I'm definitely looking forward to recording more Ace Attorney. I think that's... I've been told that the game only gets better as it goes on, and I can't wait to see what that means exactly. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Glajman. What is the Defect's favorite snack? Computer chips. Let us embark on a learning adventure here. Can we expect Ace Attorney as a series on YouTube? Yeah, I'm looking at getting it onto the Plays channel. The Baalorlord Plays for the variety content. I would love to. I'd love to put it up on that channel because I think it's going to make great long-term content. Justin X with 3 years, 36 months. But computer chips have little to no nutrition. They have just a bit. Hundo Gold is a delightful start on Defect. I really like, just first glance at the map here, I really like what I'm looking at over here. That's the good stuff, this kind of path. Is there anything that's better, though? Saying comes from chess. It applies to a lot of games, though. Any kind of strategy game. You see a good move, pause and look for a better one, because it doesn't mean you've necessarily found the best line just because you found a good line. And we might have some reason to consider maybe going for the Burning Elite here. Let's mark this path in red. Let's see, this would get Burning Elite and more upgrades, right? This is one more rest site than the other path. But one fewer Elite. But we get the Burning Elite. Yeah, arguably that could be better, actually. In either case, I think we're taking 100 gold to start. Robot in particular really likes being able to buy shop relics. But I know that half a byte is a nibble. Yes, I had heard that. The 4-bit nibble. I can get another elite to the far left. Yeah, but then not getting the Burning Elite. No, we wouldn't want that. Oh, you mean this one? Oh, yeah, but then we don't get the shop, right? So if we got a random shop in one of the events, that could actually be viable to go this way. Thought you didn't get Niao's options in seeded runs? No, you always get Niao options in seeded runs, regardless of whether or not your previous run made it out of Act 1. If you enter a seed into the game, you'll get 4 choices here that are always the same for the given seed. I've played a lot of Against the Storm. That's right, Jackalo. Really enjoyed Against the Storm. We could lose all our money, skip the shop, get 14 max health. It's true, but I don't usually like this line. I don't think it's a great investment if we're fighting Hexaghost later in the act. His health doesn't matter that much against the boss. And it's also, although it might buy us enough buffer room to take an extra elite, it's not actually directly improving our combat outcomes. I'm going to take the 100 gold here. And the more that I think about the Defect, the more that I potentially want to go red path here. I don't like having my path locked in Act 3, and I definitely don't want to have to contend with a Burning Elite in Act 2. Stonks achieved. Okay, so yeah, let's go initial red path and see what happens. First up, 2 lice. Neither of them are attacking me turn 1, which means they are toast. Correct. Free fight. Focus potion. Very good. Great way to get through an elite fight. Potentially a way to get through the Hexaghost fight if we don't have any better answers. and 3 perfectly cromulent common cards. Charge Battery, Streamline, Compile Driver are all grand. I like Charge Battery quite a bit as a first card, but I think Streamline is a really good early pickup for Defect. 20 damage that gets discounted each time you play it. The more cards you can draw or the more holograms you have, the better this card becomes. And I've shown off a couple times that you can even use this card as the majority of your damage in the late game if you can just keep playing it more. Defect common cards are indeed amazing. I'm taking that Streamline. What's up, Cultist? Defect v Cultist, pretty comfy matchup. Other characters have to worry about not doing damage quickly enough to deal with Cultist, but Defect don't care. Defect has all the damage in the world for this fight. Oh, and there's a rebound immediately to go with this Streamline. Definitely tempting to grab a Cold Snap early for another attack card that channels a Frost, but Rebound is more damage than Cold Snap, and being able to put the Streamline on top is really nice. I want 2 events? Yeah, I think we want the possibility of getting a random shop. I'll take the Rebound here. Yeah, the Focus Potion makes the Cold Snap more tempting, right? It's true. Ooh, we got a Relic? Oh, speaking of Focus. All right, well, now I feel bad for skipping the Cold Snap. Wow. Just a free data disk at the start. We are learning. We're learning that Focus is good. And I can take 150 gold and a Doubt Curse. You know what? Serpent Man. I think that's going to be a good idea. Thank you, Snake. What's up? Focus. But where's the Frost? Sunder is a very good early card. Massive damage. If it kills an enemy, refund the cost. You love to see it. Art of War, I think, is a good relic for Defect. Strange Spoon could be good for Defect, too. Cards that exhaust when playing instead discard half the time, says Strange Spoon. And Defect has a number of exhaust cards that are pretty powerful, like Seek, Reboot. A lot of colorless cards are very good on Defect. Let's start by removing this curse, though. I think that's an important first step here. And I think we're buying the Sunder. Although, do I want Sunder with Streamline? Probably still yes. Any argument for Deep Breath with Streamline? Huh. You know, that's actually kind of cool. I like it. What if I go Art of War Deep Breath here? Also buy a potion, maybe. I don't need to. No, we don't need to do that. Let's try that. Art of War Deep Breath. Deep Breath Streamline. Is that a thing? Let's find out. You'd also buy... No, go for the eyes is 1 gold too many. I think it's too much anyway at that price. And we definitely upgrade the big damage card that we're trying to play over and over and over again. The Streamline. Otherwise, how do we kill anything? We don't. So, if I rebound something and then Deep Breath, I don't redraw the card I rebounded. Let's just Deep Breath first here. Oh, I see. Okay, we'll go defend Streamline then. That seems good. Nice quick fight. We do get our second potion, and holy moly, is that a hologram I see? Hologram's pretty amazing here. There's also, you know, a Glacier. Seems kind of good. Hologram is arguably the best follow-up to these cards for the Streamline nonsense, but I think we should probably take Glacier, especially because I have Art of War. Yeah, I'm taking that. Definitely taking that. No way do I not take that. Is there a better block card than Glacier on average? Might depend on what average means to you. So rebound to defend. There are definitely block cards that block more than Glacier does for 2 energy, like Reinforced Body, for example, if you have no focus. Reinforced Body is 14 block, Glacier is only 11 block on the turn you play it. But once you get focus involved, it's hard to beat Glacier. Oh, we get rewarded. Hologram also. Amazing. Give me that. Absolutely filthy. Okay, this Burning Elite is completely toast no matter who it is. So we can easily take this fight, I believe. Could have had 2 holograms. And a Strange Spoon. True. 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 I'm pretty happy with what I have, though, so I don't mind. Hourglass. Fantastic. 3 damage to all enemies every turn. That's really going to help with this fight. Really going to help with this fight. Ow. All right, we'll definitely use this. There's no question there. I want to rebound anything? Not really. I just want to kill one quickly. Although Zap is going to be way more damage than Strike with the extra focus. So I think we play Defend, Zap, and Rebound. Playing Rebound last to avoid putting anything on top here. But with +2 strength, these sentries will be attacking for tons of damage. Beautiful. Double beautiful. It's Hollow Streamline. Kill you. I think at most 1 here. 0. Fight's over. Awesome. We only took 7 damage to the Burning Elite. Just used 1 potion. Very good. We get Meat on the freaking Bone. This is a blessed Defect seed. Now we're for at or below half health. We heal for 12. Cool. Very cool. Get the Emerald Key, allowing us access to Act 4. We're offered Blizzard. If I take the Cold Snap, maybe. I think Turbo is perfectly fine. Because we have the Hologram. And a couple 2-cost cards. So I'm okay with the Turbo. Although Turbo against Hexaghost could be a bad thing. I guess I'm not too worried about Hexaghost, am I? I don't think so. Let's take a Turbo here. Does self-repair proc before or after Meat on the Bone? After. After. So if you have self-repair and Meat on the Bone, you'll heal for 19 at the end of the fight, or 22 if you upgraded the self-repair, regardless of what your health is, as long as it's below half. How's it going, Tom? I was hoping people would get a kick out of the schedule this week. Really looking forward to diving into Hades 2 later today. Was very excited to receive a key to the Hades 2 early access sent to me personally by, I believe, Greg Kasavin, the creative director at Supergiant Games. So I was really stoked to see that in the inbox, and really looking forward to playing some. A Lemon, by the way, thanks for 3 months of support. Let's see, we have to beat, presumably, Gremlin Knob. I really like upgrading Zap here. Actually, we should also consider upgrading Deep Breath for more card draw. In fact, I think that's probably my best upgrade right now. +1 draw. And then upgrade Hologram next. Not Gremlin Knob, we get Lagavulin. Lagavulin's easy to deal with. And Art of War will help us out here. Ideally, we're opening this fight with a Streamline. Better yet, a Rebound Streamline. Or a Streamline Hologram Streamline. All of that is acceptable. Hiya! And now let's try to draw more block. No luck. Very well. I'll take some. Does that put me in meat on the bone range? Yes. So taking 9 even just heals us. All the better. Blocks fully already. And then if I dual cast, we have bonus energy next turn. Not that I need it. So whatever. Good fight. Stinky Lagavulin. Thanks for the heal. Thanks for the ink bottle, which will draw me more cards. And thanks for the buffer, which can prevent incoming damage. That's pretty good. Wouldn't totally hate Melter here as a damage complement card. A way to remove block from things could help. Does decent work in Hexaghost too, but I'm going to take a buffer because it's a buffer. And I'm going to upgrade the hologram because I think we're going to be relying on Streamline plus hologram to get us through the Hexaghost fight. Virtual256 says, if you add burns to your own deck with Overclock, will Hexaghost turn those into burn pluses? I believe the answer is yes. Hexaghost will do that. When I was on the world record streak, what character was I most nervous about playing? Defect, for sure. I find Defect the hardest character to win streak, personally. Because you have to be so thinking outside the box and taking risks on every run, usually. Ira with the Prime sub in 3 months. Welcome for the chill content. And Abigail is with 14 months. Hello to ya. Is this a remove or an upgrade? The Streamline says remove is really good here. And I am a firm believer in card remove spam on Defects. We don't need to transform a card, I don't think. But choosing to upgrade is reasonable. We would like to get Buffer upgraded. And we could also upgrade Zap if we wanted to, going into Hexaghost, which I think would be appreciated. But not necessary. I don't think it's necessary to upgrade Zap. I'm going to remove a Strike instead. Especially with the Art of War. Definitely remove a Strike here. And I'm also a firm believer of removing all the strikes on the Defects. So let's upgrade that Buffer. I don't think the Buffer upgrade helps a lot for Hexaghost, but I'm not too worried about Hexaghost here. Can rebound the Deep Breath? Is that a sane choice? Let's find out. Sounds... Wait, that's not even going to work, right? Or no, because it'll resolve and then put itself on top? Wait, let's find out. How does this work? Shuffle, draw 2, rebound wears off. So yeah, Deep Breath should be the top card of the deck now. Weird. My question is, do we need to Focus Potion in this fight? I don't know. It depends on the draw order, I suppose. This would be a nice potion to have for later, that's for sure. Does the 4 extra block help reduce chip damage that much? It's more about the 2 damage per turn per lightning orb that we're wanting here. We want to make sure we hit 264 damage in 9 turns. That's the main thing here. I have enough health to survive Inferno. I'm going to hold on to this potion. Be doing myself a disservice here. Here we go. So yeah, Streamline, Hologram, Streamline again, for sure. Who's the Ascender's Bane? Just want to play Streamline a bunch, we should be good. We're also going to want to use Zap a fair bit here. Okay. let's deep breath first, and then we can rebound Streamline. Yeah. That way we can guarantee that we hologram the Streamline as well. And then what? Dual cast Zap? This is definitely looking like the Focus Potion might be required, though. Still got to do 81 more damage. We have 3 turns here. I'm about to have 3 Lightning Orbs, so this Focus Potion will make a big difference. I will have Glacier to survive Inferno, though. Let's see. Currently, I'm going to block for 17. We take 3 here. Go to 35. That close here. Damn. I think I'd better use it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be safe here. Yeah, I was worried about throwing Glacier on this turn. Don't make a void. Looks like we still take this hit. Yeah, no, Streamline saves us. Okay. Although I don't think we have a kill on this turn without that Focus Potion. I think we'd be a little bit short here. I'm reasonably happy with that. We get an Ancient Potion, and there's the Bias Cognition to go with it. Very hard to turn down a Biased. Did you know that I play games other than Slay the Spire? It's true. Catch me over on Baalorlord Plays for card games, RPGs, strategy games, and more. There's also Echo Form. But Echo Form costs 3, Bias Cog costs 1. 1 is a lot cheaper than 3. Unless we have a Snecko Eye, which I don't think I even want. What is the Defect's favorite TV show? Buffer the Vampire Slayer. That's great, VJ. Legalopolis, thanks for the Prime sub and 2 months of support. Do Ascensions affect the seed? For the most part, you'll see the same rewards and things. One of the Ascension levels, here they are. Ascension 12 makes upgraded cards appear less often, so you might see upgraded cards below this Ascension that you wouldn't see above it. Ascension 1 causes elites to spawn more often, so there is a difference between non-Ascension and Ascension in terms of the maps that are generated, and that can definitely change things quite a bit. But the main one is just Ascension 1 that really changes things run to run. Burn everything, thanks for the Prime sub and the 2 months. Let's take that Bias Cognition. Gives us an out for 1 fight with the Ancient Potion. If we can find a reusable source of artifact or the orange pellets, we can get permanent focus out of it, which makes our Glacier super powerful. We're definitely going to grab more Frost Orb cards to try to build up a block engine here. And then I'm hoping to continue to use Streamline as the main damage source. You know, I don't totally hate Calling Bell here. Would give us 3 relics to work with. If we want energy, we would take Philosopher's Stone, which gives all the enemies additional strength. I think that's going to kind of counteract what we want here. We've already got energy from Turbo and the Art of War, so I don't need an energy relic desperately. Doubling potions would be a lot better if I'd kept that Focus Potion. Let's take Calling Bell. I'll take a Curse and Preserved Insect Courier Stopwatch. Now that is a powerful trio of relics. Holy moly. Small elites, better money, and insane card draw all come together here to make for what should be a pretty juicy act. Stonks indeed. How's it going, Captain Planet? And everybody else who said nice shirt in some variation. Thank you. And quite a few. Appreciate it. We have no AoE for Act 2. Is Hourglass a joke to you? Okay, maybe it is a joke. It's true, we don't have any AoE, but we do have a streamline that we can play a bunch. Does that count? Maybe that counts. Is this now a funky shirt stream? They say you shouldn't dress for the job that you have. You should dress for the job that you want. So, here I am. Upgrades are important here. I would like to upgrade Bias Cog, definitely. Now that we have the Pocket Watch, Turbo might be better as well. Guardian of Mjolnir, thanks for the half year, excuse me. 6 months of support. And that job is drinking Mai Tais on a beach. That's right. Ink Bottle, can you save my life, please? Nope. No, it could not. I understand. Perhaps there can be a peaceful resolution to this somehow. Could play an attack card, but then we have 1 less energy next turn. Given that I'm already going to be drawing 8, I think I just hold on to the energy here. Take an unfortunate amount of damage. It's okay, Meat on the Bone has us. Just setting up meat value or something. Totally. Totally. Hit me. Streamline's a good card. Fusion is interesting here, with the Art of War and the Pocket Watch. I think with all our focus, we don't want an orb that doesn't scale, though, with focus. Not sure I like Aggregate, because I want to keep this deck pretty small. Oh, sweet. Okay, remove a card from me, Mr. Cleric Man. And then that's what I was going to do with the shop anyway, probably. Although Chemical X is fun. To buy another rebound. We're definitely going to buy Striker Move. And maybe a regen potion. Or a white noise or something. I think I might just keep my money, though. Would I say I want to keep this deck pretty streamlined? Yeah. What about Capacitor here? I think Capacitor has to wait, because we can make more orb slots currently, but what we can't do is actually easily fill those orb slots with anything. So we have to either hologram Glacier or something. I'm hoping to find a Cool-Headed and or Cold Snap and or Chill or Second Glacier, and then we can think about Capacitor. Although hopefully I don't have to pay 72 gold for it. Could be the last Capacitor we ever see this run, in which case, good riddance. I don't want it. Oh, not again. My face, though. Thankfully, we have meat on the bone. Ow. Good turn. Nice. Play this then. Card is good. Focus Potion came back. Reinforced Body with a plus. Makes me feel like an absolute chump for not buying Chemex at that shop, but get in the deck anyway. Groon, thanks for the Prime sub and the 3 months. Dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Chancellor. How does the moon cut his hair? Eclipse it. No refunds. Twist shot. Do we want an event or a combat here? I feel pretty good about an event, actually. We've got 2 potions. Relics are set up pretty well. I'm down to fight an elite right now, as we are. What do you got? A relic. That's our second random treasure chest this run, with a freaking old coin in it, and I have Courier. Heck yes. Get in the deck. Although that doesn't actually help me right now. That'll help me later. We could even go to a shop early here instead of fighting more elites if this goes really bad somehow, but I don't think it will. Let's upgrade our bias cog. It's a nice bell, right? That was one of the best calling bells I've ever seen, quite frankly. Ho 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 ho. What a lucky draw. I almost want to hit the leader with that, but I'm not going to. Oh, that was not good, though. Well, Pocket Watch does great things for us. Better do some damage here. Still get Pocket Watch draw. Oh, good. Okay. Kill you for sure. And then just play Buffer Biased. He'll draw 8 cards. Definitely do that. Okay, this fight is well in hand here. Even if we get attacked at this point, we can solve the problem easily. Let me streamline, put it back on top of the deck, draw it with the freaking ink bottle. Play it again with Deep Breath. Okay, not quite. Doesn't matter, you're dead. Great fight. We got 32 gold and a ceramic fish. Even more money for us. What do you call the moon's YouTube content? Eclipse. Pretty good. Blizzard is back. Recursion is interesting, actually. I don't think I want it, though. Not without an upgrade. Deck is looking awesome at the moment. Wait, who's our Rec boss? Camp. We'll be fine. Only like recursion if you have a source of darkness orbs? That makes sense. That makes sense to me. I don't have that many good upgrades. We could upgrade Turbo or Zap here. I could also actually just see Resting. I'm currently thinking of going this way. Getting some more elites killed. Since we did so well against Gremlin Leader. Having a bit more health for the next fight does seem like a good idea, though. I'm just going to rest. We could recall here, but I don't think so. It's preemptive rest. I like that line. Give me a good relic. That does qualify as good under the current circumstances. Every 3 times we shuffle the draw pile, gain 2 energy. The deck is pretty small, so we'll activate that fairly often. And Deep Breath puts 1 count on that as well, which is quite cool. Making the Deep Breath a lot better. I can get more energy now. One short. That's a good call for Focus Pot, then. Actually, no, I can't play Buffer. Anyway, just Zap. Take 1. 1 is fine. Keep this Focus Potion. Breath first. Cool, we did get Streamline. Awesome. Let's do Biased, Streamline, Hollow, Streamline. This is 1621, so we can play Strike. And then just go Defend, Defend, Zap. Get Art of War and Pocket Watch next turn, and we should be able to kill it. Excellent fight. Well, I can't kill it if I only have block in my hand, I guess. How about I just pass the turn, try that again. There we are. As many other cards as possible first. For Sundial. Cool. Unceasing Top. If we somehow manage to get to no cards in hand, we draw more cards. That's cute. And there's Cool-Headed. I've been looking for that particular card for a while. It is more card draw and more frost generation, and that is exactly what we want. We could consider Creative AI here as a way to scale. That would give me an easy way to defeat the champ in particular. Currently, I was planning on using this Ancient Potion to defeat the champ, but we could keep it for later if we want to use the Creative AI to defeat champ instead. I think I want this Cool-Headed. We don't have enough reliable frost yet. All three. Sundial, go! If I just end turn, we get to keep Ink Bottle on 9 here. Another Energy Potion. Do I want Cold Snap? I don't think so. Could have had Creative AI Cold Snap instead. I think that would have been fine, but I don't mind what we did. We're all obsessed with moon jokes, but that's okay. It's only a phase. We do not ever fight Slavers. Instead, we rematch against Gremlin Leader, and we have to contend with being attacked on turn 1 here, which is not the worst thing in the world, actually. But you contend with me playing Bias Cognition on turn 1 here. How about that? Gremlins die to a Lightning Orb. Strike doesn't change that, so we should probably just strike Leader here. You. Pick 6 is fine. Not having buffer for this fight is a little scary, but only a little bit. We're guaranteed getting turbo. Just do some more damage then. We have a guaranteed kill now on this turn with Streamline, Hollow Streamline. So let's also play some other cards for fun. Ink Bottle purposes. Get a Guria. We can now gain strength at rest sites up to 3 times. We're also offered a second Streamline. How does Rebound Deep Breath work? We did it earlier in this run. Yeah, you shuffle and then the Deep Breath goes on top. So it does work. Could take Doom and Gloom for champ, but I don't think we need it. Yeah, I think we're just fine. Skip it. I would take a beam cell, though. That'd be good. Hey, excuse you. No one said you could do that. Commence the zappening. Nice try. Death. Force field. Only got 2 powers. Don't think so. Law for champ solve? Anyone? Anyone at all? Real benefit to playing that. Okay, well, this rude. Let's block again, I guess. Get our extra energy here. Many additional energies were had. Why did the Defect feel at home in the Wild West? It was a clawless society. Self-repairs here. I think with meat on the bone, we don't have to do that. All we have to do is upgrade Cool-Headed, and Champ will be at our mercy here. Don't think you've ever managed to finish a Defect run under 40 cards. Defect can do a decent number of infinite combos, or otherwise just really efficient small sets of cards. Although the route to making them work might not be obvious at first. Neural Fizz, thanks for the Prime sub and the 3 months of support. Alright, the Champ. Champ shouldn't be too bad here. Got Buffer for Execute. I'm going to use the Ancient Potion with our Bias Cogs. We have lots of focus for this fight. That should make it pretty easy. Should have turboed there, actually. Oh well, I'll turbo now. That works too. Should be able to just play Buffer. We can protect it for a while. Don't think I need to use the Focus Potion, but I will if I have to. Ideally, we can get Champ below half health before he gains Metallicize, as that will make the second part of this fight quite a bit easier. It's a cool turn. We didn't want to draw the hologram there, though. Guess I just want 3 Frost Orbs here. Gonna be vulnerable for Execute. This is great. Heretical Preacher, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Welcome, welcome. Hey. Alright, fine. I'll block the Execute. Activate Art of War and Pocket Watch. Like you do. Do this for Ink Bottle. And he's not even making me vulnerable. Pathetic. Pathetic. Here we are. Supposed to rebound that first. Oh well. That's how this deck deals with Champ. GG. GG. We're rich. Even kept the buffer. Speaking of, we can add another buffer, a Fission, or another Bias Cognition. That would have been a lot harder if we hadn't used the Ancient Potion, though. How's it going, Josh B? Thanks for the 9 months of support. Double Bias Cog without Core Surge, a little suspicious. With this much money and the Courier, though, we do have a lot of options for gaining artifacts or similar. Would that have been possible without the Ancient Potion? Potentially, yes. Yeah, I think with the draw order we got and the fact that we didn't have vulnerable or frail during the execute turns, I think we could have done it without the potion, but we didn't know that it was going to be relatively easy. Machamp could have also immediately gone double Metallicize into gaining strength in phase 1. That could have been, it could have been tough, definitely. So I don't feel bad about the potion used. I am going to take the second bias here. Pyramid, huh? Pyramid seems pretty nice to me. Pyramid and Pocket Watch, really not a thing. However, does that matter? I'm not sure that it does. Being able to hold more cards in hand is massively useful here. We can, especially if we can get a few more cards removed, the Deep Breath can really do some powerful stuff. And it's not like we're actually on 3 energy. We're going to have bonus energy from Art of War. We're going to have bonus energy from Sundial. We're going to have bonus energy from this Turbo. I really like this Runic Pyramid. That said, this is a very good coffee dripper. If you just want more energy, Dripper is great here. I wouldn't say that we need a recycle with the Pyramid, but we would certainly love one. Yeah, we would love a recycle. Is it possible to buy so many shop relics that the shopkeeper cannot offer you any? Not shop relics specifically, or you can buy relics in the shop, but the courier doesn't replace it with a new shop relic. It replaces it with a common, uncommon, or rare relic. That said, yes, you can buy out all of the relics available from the pool in the shop, and that will cause the shopkeeper to offer you what's called a circlet instead, a sort of placeholder relic that only appears if you cannot generate a normal relic for the situation. I see. Okay, let's, Very good. Just, see what happens here. Pocket Watch setting up our turn 2 is going to be nice, at least. Okay, that could have been worse, certainly. Oh, no, you don't. No, not that one. This one. Please and thank you. And then what? Buffer? Just buffer. Nice. Handclog, definitely an issue with the pyramid here. Ways around that, at least. But yeah, we can definitely run into issues with Handclog. Here we are. Focus is fading. Fade even faster in a minute. Definitely feel where I want to recycle. Okay, can we do anything about this? We're all going to attack next turn. I really have to put a stop to that. Perfect. There we go. To die now, okay. Thank you. Bit of a weird fight, but we got there. I will take a white noise. A random power could be just what we need here. Be it a loop or a capacitor or maybe a creative AI. And I'm really happy to see Glowing Tesseract, because colorless cards are great. What additional damage source am I looking for now? We are not looking for additional damage sources. We're just looking to scale the one we have better. So I would take Vulnerable, and I would take any way to exhaust cards. Blind is pretty good. Apotheosis. Wait, Purity. No, it's Purity. Purity is huge here, because we can exhaust cards. You heard me. Purity over Apotheosis. Yes, a Purity over Apotheosis feels weird, but I think it's actually amazing with the Pyramid. But let's go Blind for the weaken. Ooh, Runic Capacitor I like. Start combat with 3 extra orb slots is pretty good. Could also consider the Tori here. Reduce unblocked attack damage. Impatience is interesting. Remove. Impatience is really good if we can give it an upgrade, too. Any thoughts on bottling Streamline? I think that's just excessive, especially if we can keep removing cards and adding draw cards. Let's see what's behind Tori. I actually like buying Tori, unless I want to go to another shop here instead of an Elites. Which, actually, you know what? Yes, I do. Let's do that. I want to remove another card. So do I buy Impatience? Am I going to be able to upgrade Impatience? Yes, I am. Okay, let's do it. And there's a Metamorphosis behind it. We don't want that. You think we need this darkness? I hear you, but I don't agree. Our front-loaded block leaves something to be desired sometimes. It's a bit annoying. Cool. Really like where this deck is headed. One option is to take a second copy of Streamline, by the way. We want more damage. So we can see our damage more frequently. I kind of like that, actually. I'll accept that as our second damage source. Or our full damage source. It's green! I am willing to use my potions here, including the Focus Potion. Yeah, that's good to have in hand. I'm going to drink this Dex Pot. Just for a wee bit of help. And then delete this Defend so I have more room in hand. Pocket Watch, go. Definitely a tough fight against these two. I don't undertake this lightly, I hope you know. We want to buffer here. We can white noise. Sure. That's fine. Alright, Spooky Town, enter. Thankfully we got another buffer. I was a little bit worried about this kind of turn, though. Yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Did I overestimate my power here? Perhaps I did. With the burns. I think I did. We get out of here. We have to kill one of these ASAP. Don't have the direct damage, though. Is the problem. I'm definitely going to employ the Focus Potion now, because I need all the help I can get. ASAP as possible, that's right. So do I take the 19 here to play Buffer Zap, or is there a better option? I was really hoping I'd have the Biased in hand so that I could do Biased Glacier stuff. Reinforced blocks for 33, but only frees up one slot in hand. That's not great. Yeah, this is definitely a fight where the Runic Pyramid is hurting us. We'd rather have the Coffee Dripper here. Sort of. I'm going to do Buffer Zap here. Dare I play the Reinforced just to get it out of hand? I do dare. Feels crazy, but I do dare. Because they're not going to the correct spot. Okay, we could be just dead here. If If I double biased and Glacier, what happens? Is this us paying for our low number of card removes? Partially. Yeah, this is me paying for hubris, is what it is. This is me paying for hubris. So we would get 9 block plus 2 frost orbs with 12 focus. So 14 times 2. Ooh, that's really close. 28 plus 9 is 37. 37 plus 14 is only 51. We're 2 short of surviving. So I probably need to count on Deep Breath here. Wishing Dual Cast was upgraded. Wishing many things at the moment. Wishing I had the Turbo in my hand right now, because that would make things a lot better. Wishing I could rebound this Streamline successfully. If only Rebound, Streamline, Deep Breath worked, I could... No, that still wouldn't work. So yes, we're going to have to rely on Deep Breath here. If only the Sundial was charged, this turn would look a lot better. This will draw 2, so I have to play another card first. So is it Biased Deep Breath or Glacier Deep Breath? I don't think it's Streamline Deep Breath. We do have a 0-cost Streamline. That's kind of what we're looking to get back to. I think it's going to be Biased Deep Breath. Let's just see what happens. If we draw Void, we're toast. If we draw Turbo, we're good. We do draw Turbo. And therefore, life is pretty good. Life is pretty good. So what's the play here, then? I think we want to rebound the Turbo. Because then I can play it again this turn. Is that correct? I have to play 5 more cards this turn. Which I can do. Yes, I can play 5 more cards this turn. So let's rebound Turbo. And double use it. We can go Biased. Dual Cast. Damn it. Defend, Turbo, Glacier Defend, I guess. That should keep me alive. I was really hoping the Dual Cast would hit the front one so I could kill it. Oh well. We take 1. 1 damage from that turn. And then do I die or... Crap. 2 burns in hand. Oh, shoot. Am I actually dead? We have 35. Incoming is 35. Oh, shoot. No, looks like I'm dead. Looks like I am dead to the burns here. Unless I calced incorrectly. Let me double check that. Cat says I live, but I don't trust them. Burns are 2. Oh, yes. No, that's what I went wrong. We have 37, not 35. So we do live on 2. Cool. We live on 2. Excellent. Okay. We just kill the front one. We take a bunch. We should have a kill next turn, or at least a full block. Yes. Okay, we're fine. For some definitions of fine. Don't play this. Ow. There we go. Never a problem in my life. We get wing boots, which are freaking sweet. Now I can go to even more shops if I wish. That was worth it, by the way. And we got second Glacier, which I'm super clicking on. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. That's right. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Neural Fizz. How do astronauts organize a party? They plan it. News. Further sleeping is required here, I think. Seems good. Might get the waffle in the shop, but I'll hedge my bets here, right? Although, no, I'll hedge my bets here. Nitrous Oxide, thank you so much for 10 generous gifted subs to the community. Welcome, welcome, friends, to the Cozy Sub Club. We've had first deep breath, but what about second deep breath? Definitely keep removing cards. Defends are kind of bad. Lantern, Juzu, Hand Drill are pretty stinky. Okay, so we're going to go over here now. We'll just remove another card or something. Do I buy Cool-Headed or Deep Breath? I don't think so. We have a lot of money. Let's hold off on that. What do you have for sale, merchant? Ah, there they are. Okay, we got the orange pellets we've been waiting for, and now we are good. Now we are good. And we can remove another defend or whatever. Capacitor looks decent now. This is a capacitor I'm willing to pay for. I only have 2 attacks. No, I have 3. Thanks to second Streamline. But you're right. I don't have that many attacks. That's fine. Or not. Indeed or not. Let's see, I have 2 Wing Boots charges left. We can get some upgrades, and I think I would like some upgrades. Gotta take the blue key out of this chest. No Pantograph for us. That's a bit stinky. Oh well. Over here now. I already have Runic Capacitor. Did I really need that? I'm not sure that I did. Someone donated many waffles. Wait. You say donated. Don't see anything. Yeah, Nitrous Oxide I did thank for the 10 gifted subs, definitely. Take an event. Frosty Dog 2002. Thanks for the 7 months of support. Thank you, thank you. So, attack, skill, power. Delete, delete. Oops. That's not what I thought I was getting. Guess I can just block harder. More block is always an option, it seems. 99 block, specifically. Our attack. I'm invincible. We're in perfect meat range, too. Beautiful. There it is, Beam Cell Plus. Believe it or not, this is the only remaining damage card that we need. But we have a full damage plan now. It's just 2 Streamlines and a Beam Cell. And believe it or not, that is going to work on the heart. Quite well, actually. Especially with all this block to sit behind it with. My face. Don't even care what this nerd is doing. I have infinite block. You fool. Dead. Barrage can actually slap really hard with his Flex Potion if we want a little bit more oomph here for the endgame. We don't need this Barrage per se, but it can definitely hit hard. And we have a Whetstone too. You know what? I'll take the Barrage. Yeah, we could also lift, potentially, although I'm going to upgrade the Capacitor here. Maybe we lift in Act 4. Although probably I just upgrade Purity or Impatience. Although, wait, is it guaranteed to get upgraded? We have 1 attack. Yes, it is legit guaranteed to be upgraded by Whetstone. Definitely take it then. Sweet. Barrage Plus. Okay, that with a Flex Potion will be plenty of damage. Perhaps even too much damage. Excuse you. Kill that one. Use you. Okay, we could take another beam cell, but we don't need to. We're going to upgrade Capacitor for 1 more orb slot. And we're going to dunk all over the Time Eater here. Should be no problem for this deck. Although this turn 1 does leave something to be desired. Okay, we got buffer, good enough. Oh, let's lose the impatience for this fight, actually. These 3 then. Cool. Hologram blind? Let's do that, I guess. 17 plus 9, full block. Working towards our bias cognitions. Once we have the bias cognitions in play, this gets easier. 2, 3, 4. Attack and skill, I guess. And then next turn we get debuffed, and we can purge the debuffs from the time meter as well as from ourself here. With, again, power, skill, attack. No debuffs for me, thank you. Now we've reached what we call E to E territory on the time meter, which is to say you can end the turn and the time meter presents no threat to you. Since time meter only scales when you play cards, if you just end your turn over and over again, they never scale. And so you can keep them trapped in the fight without increasing their power. But we'll play a few more cards. There's no reason to prolong this needlessly. Foolish. Foolish, foolish. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Tom. Cool to see people coming out of the woodwork for Hades 2 here. The Pope, thanks for the 3 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Power, attack, and skill. I think 1, but whatever. Do this. Guess I should have killed this one. Whatever. I will now. And sure. Might as well get some lightning in here. Still wants a recycle quite desperately, but even without one, I think we'll be okay here. The damage, though. Don't play that, I guess. Team is fine. Amazing. We've got hologram. Oops. Machine gun defect. GG, nerd. All right, both bosses absolutely waltzed over thanks to our orange pellets here. Two thump, two thump, two thump, but deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these shop relics? You charge your bias to its maximum, dealing 2067. Good year. I think I mentioned earlier in the run how I liked Defect a lot, but they're a very difficult character to win streak because you have to take really big risks to get ahead in the run sometimes, and that definitely feels like what happened with the double orb walkers fight here, is that we took a really big risk and we were able to make it work. Do I lift here? I want to upgrade Purity, actually. Let's upgrade, or Impatience. Let's upgrade Impatience. Flyback, thanks for the 6 months of support. I can't even afford to remove here, but I can afford Nunchaku or Consume or Finesse. I like Nunchaku just for more energy here. Although if I want to kill Spire Spear and Spire Shield even faster, we can take Sling of Courage, which is actually not a terrible idea. And then just go in with base strength. If I have both of these potions for the heart fight, we're good. You know what? Let's do it. Let's take the Sling of Courage for 2 strength in this fight. They've already got reduced health. Ow. So I'm buffering that. Not a great turn 1 here. You have a duplication potion. Biased Glacier. Lock for 7 times 3. Take some. Any better line? I don't want to take any damage. We can use the dupe pot here. Spooky. Definitely spooky. But I think just going Biased Beam Cell Glacier is probably fine here. Yeah. We still take 14 damage. There's 16 damage. 16 damage, which is not great. Puts us to 42. We might want to set up meat on the bone then. Might not have a choice here. Don't like the way that shield is looking at me. Let's hologram Cool-Headed first. Draw some more cards here. Seven times 6 is 42, plus 12. Quite here. If I get too many Frost Orbs set up, it's going to be really hard to set up the meat on the bone. Hold on. I'd like to take 7 more damage if possible. So how close can I do to blocking 50? Currently we're at 28 plus 5, 33. Is Deep Breath +1 energy? It's +2 here. But it draws 2, so I have to delete cards first. I'll do these two. Okay, and I can turn around with Blind. That turns us down to 38. You said I'm blocking 33, so that's too much. It was +1 energy. I guess it was. That's true. That is true. 54, take 3? I wonder if that was my Flex Potion turn. Okay. We've reinforced in hand. So at this moment, incoming damage is 48 plus 24 is 72 plus 6, 78. I want to block for 74 if possible. Can we do that? Let's find out. We currently block for 42. We said 74 is the goal. Or something similar to that. 42 plus 27. Be 69 plus 5 is 74. So we're perfect if I go Reinforced Body, Turbo Defend by my calculation here. Right, that's perfect. That's perfect. And that's counting the burns, I believe, right? Let me just double check that. So if you block 74, incoming damage 78. We take 4, go to 35, Meat on the Bone becomes active. Yes, let's do that. Don't play cool-headed yet. Or blind. Just let this turn play out. The meat. The power of meat. Cool. We have a 1-cost Streamline. Or I can just get Barrage. Blippity blappity. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. You think your block can stop me? Fool. Nothing can stop me. And then I actually feel fairly strongly that setting up not necessarily the ink bottle, but definitely the sundial could be really important for the hard fight. So let's make sure we do that. There we go. Blue Candle means I can play the Curse of the Bell. We can use our Exhausting on other things. I think we're good. I don't need this Cold Snap or this Darkness. Do I want an Energy Potion over a Flex Potion? Maybe, actually. We have plenty of damage as it is. Let's get survival. I'm going to discard this. Okay, already looking kind of good. I need a skill and an attack. I've got the skill. I need an attack in my hands. I'm going to play the white noise. There's the attack. Okay, so I can deactivate all the debuffs next turn. I'm going to need a real block card, though. Otherwise, the Beat of Death is going to destroy me here. We should play this 2 for 1 more draw next turn. It's a little scary. There's definitely draws that kill us here. Hopefully we don't get them. If it weren't for Glacier, this would be one of those draws. But I think we're good. In fact, I might Duplication Potion the Glacier rather than a Bias Cognition here. Then we would get 4 orbs that are each 13 block. Yeah, that's a full block. Yeah, it's a full block. So skill, power, attack. Remove all the debuffs, including the vulnerable. Now we take nothing. There's Purity. I'm going to wait on Purity here. And then maybe we should Energy Potion so I can get stuff out of my hand. Let's do that. Let's lose Barrage and Zap here. Definitely looking good now. Okay, Purity gets rid of a bunch of garbage here. Let's do that. Just clean out the statuses, I suppose. This. Cool. Beat of Death still getting me, though. Hand is full. This as well. Take 1. Okay, all the statuses are now gone. We have a pretty clean, refined deck at this point. Streamlines are discounted as well. Start of turn block is the main problem at the moment. And as Beat of Death is about to become 3, it's going to become a bigger issue momentarily. But we can easily survive this fight for quite a long time. The damage. Streamline go. Wow. Damage cap this turn. Easy. Easy peasy. This turn's kind of bad, though. Take 3, I guess. We get 8 by 15. When does the heart go to 20 by 15? It's the multi-attack after this one. Is when. That 90 damage barrages. Bang. GG. Get out of here, you stinky heart. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And don't forget to check out Baalorlord Plays for variety content. Click the blue Baalor icon to subscribe.